Okay, we got trouble. Someone has decided we all need to tighten our belts a little bit on costs. Unfortunately, the chipmunks didn't get the memo, and I told them flat out. I said, we are all going to have to tighten our belts on cost. Okay, at least that one took the peanut. Probably only because it was rushed. Now, this is Rover. We will never be tightening belts with Rover. Rover still gets... the chipmunk's like, how do I get in on this Rover action? Okay, now Rover, you're even allowed. She likes to consider that she could take 2. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Oh my God, I've had other chipmunks take these before, but this one isn't. Okay, just because you did not take that, I will give you one of the very last hazelnuts. I have to dig. I think I got one. Nope, it's a peanut. It's a small peanut. You guys, we got financial woes. Plus, we just have no nuts. I'm waiting on, we're supposed to get a hazelnut delivery today to the shack, thank God. So direct to shack, but it just isn't showing up. So this is what we got. We got peanuts, and I know you don't see, pretend we're poor. We pretend we are broke because we're actually going that way anyway. And maybe we should plan for it now. I mean, there's going to come a day where all I can give you again is oatmeal. You don't remember the oatmeal days, but there were oatmeal days where all these chipmunks or squirrels or whatever ate were oatmeal. That's all they got, other than snow. They had snow or oatmeal or the occasional apple slices. Here's S-curve. Oh, S-curve. Come on back, S-curve. Oh, he got something. He took a peanut. See, that's a team player. That's a team player. That's somebody who really is willing to play ball. He just took a peanut, taking one for the team. Really taking one for the team. Meanwhile, okay, here's Yang. I will never ask her to cut back. She's Yang. There you go. Now let's get this. Okay, now we all learn that pecans float. Dude, I need you to play ball with me like S-curve, okay? Pretend you're S-curve. Oh, crap. Okay, is I'm gonna take it? He's considering it. It's like, let me see what's in here. Okay. Who wants a wet pecan? So I go to the store, work ended, went to the store real quick, pick up some peanuts, which we were desperately in need of. Come back here, and now the hazelnuts, of course, have arrived. And hazelnut powder. Well, let's just say they found their way into the hazelnuts. Didn't you? Thanks, Amy, but we don't need you anymore. We're all set. We have a way of making a gumball machine out of the... At least they didn't figure out this was the powder. I forgot to mention earlier, when I first found the box like that, Rover was front and center. So she managed to... Oh, that's not going to work, huh? Okay, but that's okay, because I said tightening the belt would not apply to you. So that's all right. You can reject walnuts and eat pecans, which are more per pound. She's like, what? Money? Can I have a second one? She does. She likes to try for a second one. Oops, slippy. She likes to try for a second one. I'll just give her one of these. And she likes to think she can take 2, and then she goes. All right. But it's okay, because I told her tightening the belt would not apply to her. But when I got back, well, somebody didn't get the memo. They didn't do as bad as they usually do when they break in. This video, this is Rover here, and it's kind of weird, but I'm just going to say, okay, Amanda, that's the username, generously donated $100 to the channel. And what's so interesting, I told her I had just come from the pet store where I was picking up peanuts, and I had told the cashiers were very interested in who I was buying so many peanuts for. I know Rover's going to want a pecan now. I was surprised she took that walnut. I'm digging for you, Rover. I'm digging. Here we go. So they were like, who do you buy all these peanuts for? So I told them, I had all these birds and chipmunks and squirrels and 5 groundhogs and a raccoon, and they said they were jealous. I told them we were trying to tighten the belt a little bit around here because the cost, was high, trying to feed everybody. And the woman said to me, there was a female and a male, and the woman said, it'll come back to you. That's what she said. And I got in the car, drove back, and I see a Facebook thing from, and I found that the squirrels had, I'll put the video right before this, the squirrels had busted into the hazelnuts that had finally arrived that I was waiting for all day, that was leading me to have to give chipmunks peanuts, which they wouldn't eat. And so I look at YouTube then, and I saw that this Amanda username, thank you so much, donated $100. And I'm like, is that wild? Because it was not like a half an hour ago that the woman at the pet store told me it will come back to you. Is that just wild? So thank you so much. And Rover, though she doesn't seem to be saying it directly to the camera here, I know she's grateful. She loves her pecans. This baby is so awesome. This is one of the babies, and this one totally gets it. We talk about, everybody hanging together, tightening the belt. Look at this one. She's picking up the leftovers, the part of the walnut Rover didn't want, saying, you know what, this works for me. And she's got a nice bowl that Rover created by opening it and eating half and then dumping the other half. Maybe I can get the squirrels to, really economize by eating each other's leftovers. You never know. I think this is the same baby that eats the hazelnut powder normally. And look, it's very small. And I think that's who it is. Either that or its ears. I haven't seen ears in a while. I think it's the baby, because now it's eating just the fragments that Rover left. Oh, God. I guess the hazelnut flour trains them to really, parts of the nut that Rover didn't eat are now food for this guy. Boy, they really are learning to economize. Look at that. All right, I'm about to change your world. Hazelnuts arrived, and everybody apparently got one from the front porch but you. What? Nuts come in shells? I think this is the baby. If not, it's someone who already knows about nuts. The one on the right is Rover. I think the one on the left is the male, the son she has that just follows her around everywhere. It's gotta be a relative, because she wouldn't let him just sit that close. Is that your son? You wanna try another one? She likes to try. Okay, well, let's try it, but it never works out. You gonna go with that? All right. Do you want your mom's? There you go. I wonder if the non-contention for food is what allows the families to stay close around here. Or if it's just the Hansi dynasty legacy. Hansi stayed close with her kids, and then now Rover stays close with her kids. They're just such a tight-knit family, and I don't know if that would happen everywhere regardless, or if they were like out in the wild, totally in contention for food. Once the babies got older, would the family break up? I don't know. Things I cannot answer because I do not observe them. As a reminder, this channel is only about squirrels, not about my life, and I post, several minutes of video a day. It's by no means exemplary of my life, who's in it, what I do, my hobbies. Yeah. It can be kind of dangerous. There's a couple that they have a line dancing channel, and then people took it to mean since we only see videos of you line dancing, you must not care for your child. There are actually tons of people saying they're going to call CPS, urging people who know them to call CPS, literally called the bars where they go and told them don't let them in. It's just crazy what, with a channel, you have a topic and you stay on topic. It's not about your life, unless, I don't know, maybe there's somebody who does that, but I'm sure not doing that. You have a topic and you stay on topic, and that's it. Your associations with people, anything, are not relevant. And, all your time is not accounted for. Sometimes it's a short, a couple shorts per day. So it'll be like 2 30-second videos, if that, like 1 minute. But if they're both about squirrels, people might think, oh, she spends all her time with squirrels. Just so not the case, and just wanted to remind people of that. I used to mute out all other voices of people associated to, protect privacy and whatnot, and relations, so people don't hear ages of people and, try to start guessing at things. So I would blur all that out with music. Well, then I got all these videos or all these comments about people saying, we hate your music, get the music out of the videos. Well, the reason I had so much music was I had to get all the voices out of there. So then I'm like, okay, I'll just take video for the channel. I only need a few minutes a day. I can take some, either go outside alone or just be alone for a few. Then I started getting comments as though I just live alone, like I'm some person who lives in a bubble with squirrels. So it's like anything you do, it seems like conclusions will be jumped to. And there's just, it's really tough, and sometimes we read the comments and we're like, why would they think that? And because it's only, but I guess it's if you don't see it, it doesn't exist kind of thing. But we're supposed to be smarter than that. It's like that line dancing channel. People literally think they're always at the bar, and it's just crazy. I don't know why. I mean, it's because what they see on the channel, but obviously it's not exemplary of someone's 24 hours of their life, 7 days a week. It was on that channel, for whatever reason, somebody started leaving that the guy was living in his parents' basement with his girlfriend / soon-to-be wife. Who even knows where that came from? People started commenting, are you still living in your parents' basement? And he never said he was. Like, it was just some weird thing that somebody commented, and then other people read the comments and believed it, and they wrote it authoritatively. I had made reference to Biggie the other day and then couldn't find her. Well, this is Biggie right here. So if I get another video, another squirrel in the shot here, it'll show why. Here's a perfect example. It's the one behind her there. You can see why she's Biggie. And come here, Biggie. Come on in for the shot. She's like, don't make me get close to these guys. They're guys. Here's Biggie. She gets a Biggie knot for sure. She's just here for the food, not the bar scene or whatever you guys have going on. Where's my hamster? Hamster, is that you? Come on up. Hamster. Hamster? Girl. Where's hamster? Come here, hamster. It is Saturday. This is a landscaping company. These guys are enjoying some minutes So if you have a YouTube channel, like let's say those two had a YouTube channel, and every day posted, and every day they posted the 15 minutes that they lay there and just enjoy the day. You know, it's lunchtime. Somebody somewhere might get the impression, hey, all these guys do is lounge at work. It's like, no, they are posting 15 minutes or less per day of the workday, which nobody works their entire workday straight. You take breaks, you take lunch, it's normal. 15 minutes or less per day of a workday is not representative of someone's 24/7 schedule. But the problem is when people
Wait.
It's 15 minutes of anyone's time per day or less is nothing compared to everything they do, everyone they interact with, all the places they go, all the things they do. 15 minutes is nothing. It is a Saturday. It's a Saturday, and I just stopped in, and I'm like, why is nobody running up to me? Because normally they do. Well, this one at least is. But then I look and I'm like, wait a minute. Where'd you go? I'm like, why is everyone eating nuts? I'm like, why does she have a nut? Why does everyone have a nut? Show up and there's nutball machines on the porch, huh? You guys all have what you need? Look at you. Why? Is that Romy? Wait, no, this is the one that looks like Romy. You know what? You learning the new ways? Learning the ways from the old guys? This isn't as good as what's in the nutball boxes, but okay. They are smart little dudes. Let's put it right at ground level so everybody can get in. Oh, and they found the almonds. I ordered some almonds because there's two chipmunks. A lot of them won't eat the almonds, but two chipmunks only want the almonds. One being Margadude, who I've not seen in a while, and another one who comes inside all the time and wants the yellows. And Rover likes almonds. So apparently that's what was on the bottom here, because that's what's all over the porch. You guys don't like the almonds? It's always a question where to send. You know, like, oh, went behind you. Went behind you. It's behind you there. You'll see it. There you go. It's always a question, you know, if there's going to be a bunch being sent, it's easier to send it here than have to drive it over. But then again, you know, if you're not here when it arrives, well, this is what happens. Minor correction, it's mixed nuts in there, as can be told by there's also a hazelnut left behind. So they're taking the good stuff, walnuts, pecans, leaving the almonds, and even the hazelnuts. So the chipmunks are probably taking the hazelnuts. Everybody's leaving the almonds. I don't know if I have any front yard almond eaters. There's two in the back. What about you? What do you eat? Do you have something going on back there? I know you're not going to take that. You just do what you do. Show us what you do. Aw, you come up to me, given the choice between all this and me. Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet. There you go. Oh, just don't give me one of these stinky almonds. Rover has shown up. It's Rover. Rover has a bad back leg right now. But something like this could be fun. Maybe make her day a little bit. She took an almond. She hasn't had one in a while. She left a pecan. If I'm not mistaken, there is a fox squirrel and a non-fox squirrel. There's the fox tail. Having a mating strife in here. There's the fox tail. Is there a non-fox in here? Are you guys dating here? Okay, let me get you a nut. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh, that is a fox squirrel. Okay. Okay. Is that my friend Biscuit? Oh my God, I can't not have enough for you, right? Hang on, Biscuit. I'm getting it. There's got to be something. Well, I certainly have this. Let me go get more. I don't want to leave you. So the several minutes of footage that I get each day are typically like I'll see someone, I have like a minute at some point, and I come out, deal with that, and then sometimes like I'm overlapping. I got literally 100 hours of training I'm supposed to be doing, okay? But I got fox squirrels crying. Here's one of them. This is probably one of the males because he's doing just fine, not crying. There you go. But I got to get over to the girl. Now I'm taking time, like 10 minutes, if even, right now. And then, but that will cut into the end of the day. It's not like the time doesn't just magically appear. It gets taken from somewhere else. So yeah, my job is extremely challenging, extremely demanding, extremely time consuming. And these are coworkers that, you know, just like real life coworkers, when they come up to your desk and they need something and you make time. That's what these are. And I don't have a lot of time to give, but I do what I can. Oh, see, there's the girl. There's the girl. They're bugging you? Yeah. So this is the boy. Here you go. You know, and I'll make time for her right now, and I'll make up for the time later, but time is something you can't replenish. Get out. The boys are on their way. I don't know where they went, but they're gone, so that's awesome. There you go. You're safe.